Hi everybody, I'm Jim Hickey. I've coached thousands of riders from beginners to Olympians. Today I want to talk to you about visualization. Some riders would say that you'll find it hard to visualize. How do you do it? And explain to me how it works. So the opposite to not visualizing and not understanding the power of it is you walk your course and you learn the numbers and you're trying to memorize it when you are riding, and you don't do it enough, and you're in the ring and you're trying to think and work it out, and you're thinking and feeling, and it's so chaotic and so fast, and there's no flow to it because you're looking and trying to second guess where to go and where to land. And I'd recently a rider that she hadn't competed for a long time, and she'd retired. She'd was really focusing on back riding again, and she said, God, Jim, how do I get to visualize? I can't remember courses. I can't they're just this part of my brain isn't working. How do I do it? And I said, well, through repetition. Number one, I said, you need to train your brain to go back over previous courses that you've ridden. Close your eyes and try and rewrite it again with flow. Try and picture the colors of each jump, the names. A lot of these jumps have sponsors, and use the name of the jump, the name that's on the standard, the color of the jumps, and again and again and again, repeat it again, because there's a lot to take in as a rider. You've the first course, the second course, or it might be one round speed, or it could be power and speed, but you have to be really sharp in that small period of time. You have to calculate all your strides, you have to calculate your horse's stride, you have to calculate remembering the numbers and deciding, if my horse lands short and I'm going to add one or I'm going to shape it. There's so many things to take in that course walk. You have to get sharp, you have to practice it, and it's not, if you're not doing it enough, you have to do it away from the show. Some riders might only 2 animals or 1 animal, and they're trying to put all this pressure in for this time. But if you're not training how to visualize, and the power of 20, I love the 20-20 vision, doing it 20 times, you're into a rhythm, you're into a pattern. And people say, oh my God, it sounds a lot, but it's a build up to it. Go through it once, okay, I'm going to visualize it again. And a powerful technique is to doodle it. Pick your favorite color and start designing it in your mind. Oh, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to turn right here, I'm going to run straight, roll back to the left, and come in or past the in gate. I'm going to go straight to this jump, and look at this pole and this fence here, this pink and white, or and this oxer here is this color, the farm bet, whatever the sponsors. Try and get patterns in your brain that you're able to see the colors. One rider sees a little fruit over on top of a pole, and I'm going to jump that fruit. Everyone has a different technique, but create a system that is just a fun for you to enjoy, and to practice it again 20 times over and over. So as she practiced it again and again, I knew that when she was going to ride, she was putting in the homework, that the next day she was going to be much more in the flow. And she sent me around, and it was like night and day, because she'd practiced it in her mind and she got her brain to pick it up. Now also, this can cause panic. Oh my God, there's so many things. And as always, you need to relax your heart. You need to relax and enjoy it. Enjoy the process, enjoy this learning, enjoy this training the brain to hone the brain in, to be sharp and smart in a small amount of time that you have to take it all in. And if you're early to go in the class, you have to be even quicker and sharper, because you don't have this long time to process it. And as you relax your heart and breathe into your heart, feel your calm energy to allow you to take your brain in. Slow it down, and through the meditation of nothingness and becoming aware and taking your calm, relaxing breaths, the more you calm you can breathe. Another writer said, Jim, what is the quickest way? And I said, count 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then open your mind to visualize. Also, making time A lot of riders saying I didn't give myself enough time, I didn't go to a quiet place, I didn't go away to close my eyes to picture it and to go through it over and over again and again. Some riders would say, Jim, remind me to remember to step away from everybody. You know, I'd walk with my trainer, I might walk it on my own, and then I need to step quietly, sit down and really vividly visualize it. Do. Another great technique is to be early for the course walk, and before you go in, to study the design of the course. You know, it's always on the in gate, and go through it again. So already you're familiar with the pattern of it. Because you have your first course and second course, and you take a picture of your phone. So you're practicing this very important part of your round, understanding it. And remember, your course builder is always challenging you with little angles and distances or half distances, and you have to be quick to learn them when you go in. But if you have a pattern of the round, it's so much easier. And again, I'm going to go back into the power of relaxing into your heart, the meditation again. In all the online courses, there's a meditation after every one to drop down into it. And this is so important, so that brain can learn when you're relaxed again. Like a horse, if a horse isn't relaxed, you can't teach that horse anything. So you must relax into this beautiful relaxed energy and connect to the feeling, the exciting energy of the course when you do get in, because if your homework done, you can have permission then to totally enjoy it, have total fun. And again, as always, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe below.